Hey followers, I'm Stefan and it's time for another rideshare reflection. Hey guys, in today's story, I'm going to tell you about the time that I met a witch. Okay, now I know you saw the thumbnail and I know you saw the title. I know you're thinking to yourself, oh, this is clickbait. Stefan's putting a witch up there, blah, blah, blah. Probably some bullshit right here. He ain't meet no damn witch. Well, let me tell you the story and then you can decide for yourself. One dark night, I got a ride in the Silver Spring area, which is pretty close to where I live, to BWI Airport. BWI Airport is an airport that's halfway between Baltimore and Washington. So I pull up and I see a woman outside hugging a guy. Well, they see me pull up first and then they hug. Nice tight hug. They look like they're very close. I'm thinking to myself, the girlfriend's go to travel and the boyfriend is, saying goodbye. He's going to miss her, that kind of thing. So she gets in the car and before she even got in, I noticed that she's like one of these goth girls, the girls who you remember from high school that wore all black boots, black dress, black everything, sometimes leather. They have a lot of piercings usually. They have a lot of tattoos usually. So she had all that going on. So she gets in the car. She's very upset while she was in the car. And I'm thinking to myself, that's weird for somebody who, just had this big hug with her boyfriend. But then I'm thinking, okay, she is sad because she's gonna be gone. Your boy gonna get the tea. So we're in the car for like 5 minutes. We jump on the highway and I said to her, what's wrong? Everything okay? She said, me and my boyfriend are breaking up and I'm going back home. I said, where's home? She said, Indiana. I'm going back there. I'm never coming back. I said, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I said, what happened between you guys? She said, he can't handle the fact that I'm a witch. And I was like, okay. All right. But I'm thinking she's talking about like a Wiccan or something like that. I mean, I've heard about people who practice some kind of rituals or sometimes they even call it their own religion, who call themselves a witch, but they're really not. They just dress a certain way, they act a certain way, they worship a certain way, and more power to them. So along the way, she's telling me about all the things that they disagree on, and she keeps coming back to, but he just can't handle that. He can't handle that I can do this. He can't handle that I can do that. He can't handle that I know where he's at all the time, and all this kind of stuff she keeps saying. So we get to the airport. I drop her off. I said to her, I hope that you guys can get back together. I really hope it works out for you, and maybe you'll come back to the DC area. So then I didn't work the next day, but the day after that, I had a pickup. Now, there's a lady just 5 minutes from my house who has always had like a sign outside and like banners outside saying that she was a palm reader, saying that she's a psychic, saying that she's this, she's that. You can come in for a free palm reading and tarot card reading and all that kind of stuff. So lo and behold, that woman needs a ride. First ride of the day. So I go down there. I always wanted to pull in that driveway. I always wanted to see what she's about. And once again, your boy's going to get the tea, but your boy didn't get a chance to. She walked up to the car and she opened the door and she said, whew. I said, what's wrong? She said, hold on, I'll be right back. She came back with, I believe now it's sage, but I didn't know it back in that day. She does like this all around the door and reaches in the car and does like this a little bit. And I said to her, I said, what's wrong? She said, I don't know if you know it or not, but you've had a witch in your car recently. And she says to me, go ahead, I'll call another Uber.